Let's just give this a shot, alright? Black Ops 2, probably my favourite Call of Duty of all time. It's my favourite Call of Duty of all time. I played the multiplayer so much. I had hundreds of hours in it, definitely. Possibly even like over 1,000. So I'm going to rank all the multiplayer maps from memory. Bearing in mind I haven't played the game in about probably 4 or 5 years? Something like that. I mean, it hasn't been popular in a long time. And some of these maps I don't even recognize very well. Okay. Let's start with a map that I know where it goes. Hijack is S tier. It's an incredible map. It's constant fighting, and there's space for every... you can use every gun in it. Although definitely stuff like SMGs were really good. Also really good for combat axes. I cannot remember what most of these are called. I think this is Cargo? Something like that. Cargo is okay. I actually think B tier is the right place for it. It's slightly better than C tier. It's definitely not A. It's just a bit of a mess of a map. Like, the spawn areas are awful. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this one's called Aftermath. I should have looked up what they were called before the video. Let's just be honest. That's on me. Aftermath. Is it better or worse than Cargo? It's more interesting. It's a lot more visually interesting. So I think I'm going to go with yes. It's probably still not A tier though, because actually playing on the map, the scenery is really cool, but actually playing on the map, it's not that insane. Carrier. I think a lot of people like this map. It got used for, dicking about with sniper rifles and trick shots, whatever. I remember it got used for that a lot. Better than Aftermath? Yeah, probably. It did have the inside area, but mostly you would be up on, all the chaos of all the crash planes. I'd say it's still B tier though. I definitely wouldn't say it's an A tier map. What else have we got? Yemen. That's another one of the base game maps. I feel like Yemen's really forgettable. I think Yemen might be our first C tier. I'm actually going to move Cargo down to C tier as well. And honestly, Carrier I might even move up to A. I'm not sure. I think we'll leave it for there for now. It could not tell you what this map is called, but I really liked it. I remember it being a bit confusing, but just everything being covered with snow and whatever. Let's actually zoom in here so we can see. Oh yeah, that's much better. Wow, I should have done that from the start. The snow areas, you could walk across the ice river. There was a lot of cool indoor environments to fight in. A lot of alleyways. The bridge. Obviously there'd be a lot of fighting there usually. Yeah, not bad. This is a map they took from Black Ops 1. I wouldn't actually be able to tell you what it's called. No, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm actually an idiot. It's called Downhill. It's not the one from Black Ops 1. I don't know why I thought it was the one from Black Ops 1. I remember playing on it. Now, I have a lot less experience with the DLC maps generally, but I do remember playing on this one. That's tough. I'd say it's about as good as Aftermath. Aftermath is still a way cooler setting though, so should we say high C? I think high C. Yeah. Just generally, the scenery is not as interesting, straight up. What have we got next? Jesus, I'm gonna have to look up what all of these are called, aren't I? It really has been years. Standoff. Standoff, I remember playing on it a lot. I'd say it's better than Aftermath. There was a lot of fun stuff. You could go down the middle, you could go on the left over here, there was a little field. You could head through this house, and then there was another route round the back, past the gas station, there was a warehouse, there was a lot of stuff to do here. I'd say it's better than Carrier. I'd actually say it's high A. I'm not sure I'd put it in S, though. Just at the moment, I don't think it's an S tier map. That's tough. It's called Overflow or something. It is called exactly Overflow. Overflow sucked. I don't know. I don't remember anyone liking this map, like, at all. There was a couple dumb things you could do, like, there was a sentry gun spot that people used. That was pretty much it in terms of, like, fun strategies, and it wasn't even that fun. I actually think this map is F tier. I really do. I'm not sure I could think of a worse map than Overflow. Moving on to looking up the name of more maps, let's do Raid. I remember Raid. Raid. Is it better than Aftermath? Yes, I think the map design is better than Aftermath straight up. It's better than Carrier too. Carrier really was just for people to screw around with snipers on. That's all I remember from Carrier, really. And being killed from like half the map away. And being like, how did this guy... Oh, he was lying down under a broken plane wing. Yep. You got me, dude. Fair and square. Raid, though, better than that. I'd say it's less interesting than running around in the snowy, European cityscape. Meltdown everything is better than Overflow. I don't have many fond memories of this map, though. It wasn't bad. I'd probably like it better than this. Actually, do I? I don't think I do, actually. I'd actually say Meltdown is probably D tier. It's just way too confusing. There's like 800 tunnels everywhere. There's the inside of the cooling tower, which is just a mess. It's just awful in there. Yeah, I don't remember that map being much good at all. Oh, that's the movie map. I love that one. Let's do the train map. Rush Hour, I think. No, Rush is the paintball map. Express is the train map. What does that actually say when you open one of these? It tells you where you get it, where is it set, where the unmovable train is located. Isn't there a moving train? Yeah, active bullet train will pass by rail, killing anyone who comes on its way. Someone probably needs to rewrite some of this. I mean, it wasn't bad. It did have a unique shape as well, but that doesn't really change anything. And I actually reused it in Cold War. Like exactly the same. I mean, it was fun. It's probably I'd say it's like a high C tier. Yeah. Sometimes this thing. Is it better than Aftermath? Maybe I'm rating Aftermath too high, because the map design of that map really was not that good. I'd say it's better than... you know what? It's a really fun map to play on. Does it deserve A tier? Probably not. This map next. God, I really... Gonna keep saying it. Who the hell remembers some of these map names? Turbine. That was the one. I mean, Turbine it's just filled with rocks, right? And then there was this one thing that there was always someone camping in that room. You could... It's not the worst map ever. It's probably like I'd say Turbine is a C tier. It's definitely better than Meltdown. Is it more fun than Yemen? No, probably not. I'd say very low C tier. Where are we going next? Let's do Rush, even though it's not one of the base game maps. I mean, Rush is fun. It's not... I'm thinking B tier for Rush, just straight off the bat. It was quite... Is it better than Express? I mean, it's a cool idea for a map. Cooler than Express. We've had trains in other game modes. Is it? I wouldn't say it's A tier. Some of the outside sections were not that fun to play in. Grind next. I really like Grind. I actually might put Grind in S. I don't know if that's controversial or not. I mean, it's a DLC map, so I didn't hear that many people talking about it. And I only played it a little bit. It's an awesome place for a map to be, though. The middle building is really fun to play in. And so's all the, like, you know, the tubes. I don't know what fucking stunt ramps are called. It's definitely not better than Hijack. I don't think there's a map better than Hijack. I'm just gonna tell you that now. Even this one. The lava map, I'm not even gonna look up its name because I don't care that much. It was better than Turbine. I mean, it is a really cool idea though. You have to give it points for a very cool setting. And if we're gonna give it points for setting, even though the gameplay wasn't that good, I think we have to put it above Aftermath. It was very cool. Like, if you've played on it, you probably remember it a lot. I actually might push Raid down. Raid was a pretty solid map though, that's the thing. We'll keep it there. I'm actually gonna move Aftermath above Carrier. Carrier annoys me. Carrier's not a bad map, but it just annoys me. Alright, fine, let's just go ahead and do Nuketown. I mean, it's pretty high up, right? Is it better than whatever this map is called? Yeah. Is it better than Grind? No? I mean, it's iconic. And people did play on it a lot. But that's mostly just because it was really small. And very simple. It did have a cool Easter egg, though. I actually think that pushes it up. Coolest Easter egg of any map pushes it up above Grind, but not above Hijack. Hijack was just so solid to play on. There was very few problems with the map. Like, it's quite simple, but I mean, that works. That really works. God, what are you even called? This stupid jungle map. It wasn't that bad. God, what the hell is this one? Is it? No, that's... What the hell is this one? Drone? Is it Drone? It's Drone. Okay, Drone is... Where have I put it? Here it is. It's better than Meltdown, that's easy. It's better than Turbine, that's also easy. This is where it starts to get tough already. Low C tier, so you know it's not the best map. I actually might move Carrier down again as well. It's just really forgettable. There's nothing too wrong with it. It's just, like, I remember running around Yemen. It's really hard to remember running around in Drone. It really is. We're just gonna move on and leave it there. Sand map. This is probably one of my least played maps overall. Although I don't even know what this map is, so. I mean, it's cool. It's a mildly cool concept. I mean, it's at least more interesting than Drone. But I just don't remember having fun playing on it. Like, the windows with piled up sand. It's kind of a cool obstacle, but then in here you had all the shipping containers. Shipping containers are just always a good idea on a Call of Duty map. I think it stays there, honestly. It's better than Drone, but... I mean, Yemen? I guess it's better than Yemen. I wouldn't say it's better than these two, though. This one was... That had the moving ski lifts that could kill you. That was pretty funny. That's pretty funny, if nothing else. This is a solid map. This is going low B at a minimum. This is called Plaza, I think. It's just really solid to play on. It falls in the same category as Express, I think. Like, it's not the most insane thing ever, but it's just a solidly built map. Where else are we going? Let's do Skyscraper map. I remember Skyscraper map. which was called, who knows? God knows. Vertigo. It was called Vertigo. Cool concept, kind of forgettable again, more memorable than this, more fun to play on than that too. I'd say it's probably... I mean, it's better than Carrier. Do we just move Carrier down at this point? I think we move Carrier and Aftermath down. And even Raid, to be honest. Do we move Raid down? Yeah, we'll move Raid down. Like, they're just a little boring compared to a lot of the maps that came afterwards. It's not as cool of a concept as this, but it has better gameplay, so I'd say they're about equal, those two. God, okay, what do we even do next? This map. It's one of the base maps. God knows what the hell it was called. Maybe Pod? No, Pod's the other one. I don't even remember playing on Pod. Wait, no, I do remember playing on Pod. Pod is garbage. That's all I remember about the map. All I remember is it was not fun to play on. So we're just going to leave it in D. You still don't know what you're called. I actually think Turbine's better than Drone. Turbine is just a really cluttered, scattered map. This... I mean, it goes about there. It's just like an okay C tier. Everyone remembers playing on it. No one has like an insanely fond memory of it, I'm sure. Move on to, well, how have I put it? What is it called? God damn it. Studio. It's called Studio, and it's based off of, Firing Range from Black Ops 1, which I remember. And that was really cool. It was a really good reimagining of it. Is it S tier? Kind of, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I actually might move Grind down. I think we're gonna move Grind down here. Cause Grind's cool. This is iconic, I think. It's based on an iconic map, and itself, it's really good. I'm even gonna put it above Nuketown, just for me personally. Nuketown is... Anyone who's played Call of Duty has played it so much that there's no way you still like Nuketown that much. No one... I would find it really hard to believe that anyone's like a die-hard Nuketown supporter at this point. I really would. Encore, I barely even remember playing on this map. So does everyone else, because there's absolutely no details on it. I mean, it's an okay concept, but if no one even remembers playing on it, at least, I mean, I don't remember playing on it. But it is just cooler. I'd say it goes about with Cargo. Well, I'd say it goes about here. Like, it's just more visually appealing. Moving on to whatever the hell this one is. I think this was the one that's based on a Black Ops 1 map. What are we missing? Which one's Frost? Oh yeah, Frost is the one I like. Doo-doo-doo. Ba-dam-bam, Mirage, Magma, we've done all these. Uplink, have we done that? Okay, Uplink is the one that's based on Black Ops 1. Summit. It's not as good. Okay, let's redo this. Uplink is not as good as Summit. Summit in Black Ops 1 was a great map. Uplink in Black Ops 2 is, I would say it's almost around the same as Drone. Like, it feels very similar. It is a returning map, so it does get some points for that. Enough to push it above Mirage, at least. But that's about where it stays. Like, it's just not... Well, I mean, it's better than the Snow map. This is just how you do tier lists. Like, towards the end, when you're not sure where to put stuff, you just make them all play rock, paper, scissors. And see how far up it goes. I mean, it's more memorable than Encore, but Aftermath is like an actual cool concept. This is just... It's like a mountain sci-fi base, who cares? We've seen that enough in Call of Duty, I'm sure. Video's 20 minutes long. I kind of expected it to be a bit shorter. I barely remember playing on this map. It's better than Pod. It's better than Meltdown. Is it better than Drone? Yeah. I think this is a map where there's water and you can like get flushed out. It's like a big old dam, isn't it? I mean, that by itself is cool enough to push it above there. Above there. I might move you down, honestly. Like, snow maps are always cool. But when it's... I don't know. There wasn't that much unique about it. Feels like it could be in Rainbow Six and it wouldn't make any difference. Tropical Island map. I mean, I barely remember these two at all. I remember this map. It was awful. It was a maze. It's a cool-ish concept, like it's not an oil rig, but it's like a sea platform, and they're launching rockets off of it. But I just don't remember it at all. I don't remember there being any cool mechanics. I mean, just the setting pushes it about there, but it wasn't fun to play on. Not from what I remember anyway. Tropical Island map, again, I don't have the fondest memories of this place. I'd say it's probably high C, but it's just pretty unremarkable. And these last two maps, I legitimately do not even remember. That map's called Slums. Let's just zoom in. I mean, we still can't see the pictures at all, really. Okay, Dig and Detour. The fan favorite courtyard from Call of Duty World at War. Well, I never really played World at War, so that's not my problem. You're getting a bad rating. Detour. On the bridge in the US. Has the FBI fighting against the Max. I mean, I mean, I do remember this one a little bit, but it's just not. Dig, I don't remember at all, and it sounds awful. I'm putting Dig down with Pod, honestly. And this, it's a cool scenario. We'll put it just above Aftermath, because it's a little cooler. So we'll put it high C. You know what, we'll put it low B. It's at least an interesting concept. Is it as cool as a volcano exploding? Not really. It's cooler than a skyscraper, and now we're done. There we go. There we go. We're done. The definitive, absolute, hard truth, the best Black Ops 2 map ever was Hijacked, and the worst was Overflow. But everyone knows that. All the rest of this is completely factual, though.